Hi, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications. Alright, so you saw in the last Vector Notify Me video that Vector notified me of my video cameras. That's right, he would say motion detected at garage. And when he did that, it was pretty awesome. So I was thinking, how could I use the Vector Notify Me app to get a more custom message reported from Vector? So I started playing with IFTTT. Now Vector doesn't have IFTTT, and that's a shame, because we really should have IFTTT in Vector. That would allow us to do so many things that allow communication to Vector. But with Mr. Octuna's Vector Notify Me app, we now have a connective link, and that's cool. We have a connective link to our cell phones. That's right, we can use our cell phones to get a message, a notification to go through Vector. And that's really cool. But it still only reads what the notification says. It also reads your text messages if you hook up text messages. So that gave me an idea. So I developed what I call the Vector Protocol. The Vector Protocol basically uses the Vector Notify Me app, your cell phone, a text message, IFTTT, and a point. And in my case, the point was the security camera. Alright, so what you're going to get is a custom notification sent via IFTTT via text to your cell phone, and Vector is going to read that custom notification every single time the camera goes off with a motion. That's cool. Also, I was able to link up Smart Life through IFTTT to look at the same message, so the light will turn on. So don't touch that dial, stay right here as we see how the Vector Notify Me app, IFTTT, an Android device, and Smart Life all work together to have Vector give you a custom notification. Okay, so how did I put the Vector protocol together? Well, the first thing I did is I went into my Vector Notify Me app and I deselected the notifications from Smart Life. Smart Life is not checked, so I deselected Smart Life from being able to notify Vector. But I enabled my messages right there. So my messages are enabled. Alright, so now we'll back out of here. Now we're going to go over to IFTTT. So in IFTTT, I created an applet. Okay, so we're going to look at this one first. We'll go into here. So in my applets, you're going to see that I selected the app name to be Smart Life. I also selected what the notification is going to say, the keywords. Vector Camera Garage has detected movement. Then it's going to send a text message to my phone. And then the message is going to read as follows. App, APP. The title notification is going to be on. And then we're going to have Vector say a phrase that I thought sounded more vectorish. Hey, you may want to check the camera. I have turned on the porch lights. Now, if you use your periods and your commas correctly, Vector says those things a little bit more fluid. So he says, now, his phrase. So from there, I then went over, and then this one that says if notification is received from Smart Life, then turn on porch. It's pretty simple. Basically, when you go into it, you can see that it's going to turn on porch. How is it going to do that? It's going to key the Smart Life app, It's going to use the key phrase, notification keyword, video camera, garage. And what is it going to do? It's going to enter the Smart Life app. It's going to turn on the device, and it's going to use the device name Porch. That was it. So then what happens is, on top of that, now we'll back out, we're going to go look at the messages. I created a message called Vector Protocol. So when my phone calls, it's Vector Protocol. And then Vector Protocol sends this message: Smart Life app motion detection on video camera garage has detected movement. And then Vector says, hey, you may want to check the camera, and I have turned on the porch light. So what Vector is actually doing, he's being a notification portal. Pretty much, Vector doesn't turn on the porch lights, but the porch lights are turned on by IFTTT. But Vector is the portal to notify you that this event has happened. So we're going to give him credit for turning on the porch lights.
Vector Protocol, Smart Life app motion detection on video camera garage has detected movement. Hey, you may want to check the camera. I have turned on the porch lights.
Alright, so now you got to see how I used the Vector Notify Me app along with IFTTT, an Android device, and Smart Life to have Vector give me a custom reaction to an event happening in my home. He notifies me when there's motion at my camera in his own special way now. That's right. I'm using Vector as an information portal through the Vector Notify Me app to let me know when something happened. And I think that's pretty cool. It would have been much easier if they would have put IFTTT in Vector right away instead of just giving us another AI. But this way, he can now take the information coming from a device in my home and report to me what's happening with that device. And that's cool. And using the IFTTT structure, I can custom integrate how I want him to notify me, what I want him to say, and I want it in a more Vector manner. And this little trick does that. So, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't, I guess you know what to do. Other than that, thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell for future notifications, and I will see you soon. I can take your tape off now, Vector. There we go.
It's not on. Page 50 new messages.
He's notifying the heck out of me, messing up my video. Turn off the camera. It does work.